Pastor Mark Biltz here from Shaddai Ministries. Thank you again so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and share. Also, please like this video, and we would love to hear your comments. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye. Matter of fact, look at Daniel 12:7. Here he has a vision, and he heard a man clothed in linen, which was on the waters of the river. And when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, he swore by him that lives forever, it shall be for a time, times and a half, when he will have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people. All these things will be finished. A time, times and a half, is 3.5 years. A time is 1, times is 2.5. So we're talking 1,260 days. Is everyone following with me? Now let's look at verse 11 through 13 as the book of Daniel finishes up. It says, from the time that the daily sacrifice is taken away, the abomination that makes desolate is set up. There will be 1,290 days. Blessed is he that waits and comes to the 1,335 days. But go your way to the end. You're going to rest and stand in your lot at the end of the days, the acharon, the etz, when it's all done. Okay. So now, who's right? Is it 4,004? Is it 3,952? You know, what is it 3,761? Right now, I haven't told you which calendar I believe is true. We know our calendar's off because the temple couldn't have been destroyed in 587 BC if you go by the other calculations, right? Or it could have been destroyed in 587 BC, but the creation of Adam had to be different. Everyone following me? Everyone confused? All right, good. Well, let me show you something fascinating. I believe God can reach both groups on both calendars because he has the ability to do that. Even when we screw up and got everything wrong, he still manages to speak to us. That's what I think. How many of you ever heard of the Dome of the Rock? Talk about an abomination that's set up on the Temple Mount. That's an abomination right there. Do you know it was built in the year 688? This is Wikipedia, whatever, but basically that's when it was, ta-da, their grand opening ceremony. 688. Well, you know what's fascinating? If you take these verses, the 1260, the 1290, and the 1335, if you happen to add 688 to each one of these, you come to 1948. When you add 1260 as a day for a year, if you add that to 688, you come to the year 1948 when Israel was created. If you add the 1290 and 688, you come to 1978. Well, guess what? What do we see? 1978 was the very year of the Camp David Accords. Egypt was the first nation to sign a peace treaty with Israel, and it happened in 1978. And then if you take the 1335 and add 688, you come to this next year, 2023. It'll be fascinating to see what unfolds next year. Not only that, the Dome of the Rock was destroyed and rebuilt. And guess when it was rebuilt? In 1023, you add 1,000 years or one day, you come again to 2023.